If you told me back in 2019 that we would still be sitting here 7 years later, staring at the Steam charts and watching this game outperform the newest titles on the market, I would have believed you, but I don't think I could have predicted just how massive this MW2019 renaissance would actually be. It is March 2026, and something incredible is happening. Right now, as we speak, Modern Warfare 2019 is sitting at over 60,000 concurrent players on Steam. That's not just a healthy player base for an old game. Those are numbers that some modern 8LA shooters can only dream of hitting on their best days. Now, obviously, we have to talk about the elephant in the room, which is that historic 90% off Steam sale. Seeing a masterpiece like this drop to just $6 is essentially an invitation for every gamer on Earth to see what the hype was about. But a sale only gets people through the door. It doesn't keep them there. What we're seeing right now is a mass migration of players who are tired, frustrated, and quite frankly, bored of the direction Call of Duty has taken over the last few years. People are buying this game for $6, but they're staying because they've finally realized that this was the last time the franchise felt like it had a soul. When you boot up Modern Warfare 2019 today, the first thing that hits you is the sheer tactile weight of the experience. We've spent the last several years playing titles like Black Ops 7 or the various Warzone iterations, where everything has started to feel a bit like a plastic toy. The movement became frantic, the guns started sounding like staplers, and the art direction drifted into this Fortnite-ified fever dream of neon skins and bizarre crossovers. But stepping back into the 2019 engine feels like coming home to a grit and a realism that we just haven't seen since. The weapon animations, handled by the team that truly understood how a firearm moves and recoils, are still the gold standard. When you fire a Grau or an M4 in this game, there is a visceral thud and a mechanical shake that makes you feel like you're actually holding a piece of machinery, not just a bunch of pixels. And before we dive deeper into why the gameplay loop is so much better than what we have now, if you're enjoying this look back at the GOAT of modern shooters, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel get this video out to other players who might be looking for a reason to ditch the current grind and come back to the classics. And if you want to stay updated on everything happening in the world of FPS games and the rumors surrounding Modern Warfare 4, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. It helps me out a ton and keeps you in the loop. Now back to the vibe of this game. There was a groundedness to 2019 that Infinity Ward just nailed. We've moved into an era of omni-movement and crackhead sliding, where everyone is moving at Mach 5, spinning 360 degrees, and diving through windows like they're in a John Wick movie on fast forward. While that's technically impressive, it's also exhausting. MW 2019 hit that Goldilocks zone. It introduced slide canceling and faster mechanics, but it still forced you to play a tactical game of chess. You couldn't just movement your way out of every bad decision. You had to understand the maps, hold the angles, and play with a bit of deliberate intent. Coming back to it in 2026, it feels like a breath of fresh air. It's a game where the map design actually matters, and where the sound of a footprint isn't drowned out by 20 different kill streaks and superhero sound effects. There's also the issue of bloat. Modern Call of Duty has become this massive 200 gigabyte launcher that feels more like a storefront than a video game. You open the game and you're bombarded with battle passes, pro packs, and Black Cell upgrades before you even get to see the main menu. Modern Warfare 2019 is a reminder of a time when the game was the focus. Even the lobby screen, with your operator walking through a dusty environment with their squad, feels more atmospheric than anything we've seen in the last 3 years. With the rumors of Modern Warfare 4 being just around the corner, it feels like the community is using this 2026 resurgence as a reset button. We're going back to the fundamentals to show the developers exactly what we want. We want the grit, we want the sound design, and we want a game that looks like a modern war zone, not a circus. The fact that Infinity Ward has turned back on double XP and refreshed the map rotations for a 7-year-old game tells me they're paying attention. They see 60,000 people voting with their wallets and their time, telling them that this engine, this feeling, is what we've been missing. If you haven't picked it up yet and you're still on the fence, just do it. For the price of a coffee, you're getting the best campaign of the modern era, a multiplayer suite that still looks better than games coming out today, and a community that is more active than it's been since the original Warzone days. It's not just a nostalgia trip, it's a realization that sometimes the new stuff isn't actually progress. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. Are you one of the thousands of players who just jumped back in during the sale? Or have you been holding the line and playing this game since day one? Let me know what you think about the state of COD in 2026, and if you think MW4 can actually top what they did here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to drop a like on your way out, and I'll see you in the next one.